don't know, this is maybe not true. Are you naked a lot on the island?
You know, I have a tendency to take my clothes off and get naked whenever, especially, I mean, you know, you're in Hawaii, the water temperature this time of year is about 80 degrees.
Oh, sure, we all know that feeling. Okay, so the last time you were here, you refused to admit that there was a monster on the island. There is a monster on the island. Why is everybody looking up and hearing roars and then finding people in trees that no one can reach? What is that, a helicopter picking people up and dropping them off?
Well, I like to call it the thing rather than a monster. I don't know why. This is sort of a technicality, I suppose. But I've been sticking with that pretty much all year, so I'm going to continue with that.
Right. We haven't seen the monster or heard it lately.
No.
There's been different things. We may see the monster
We're gonna see the monster
tomorrow night?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Oh.
Yeah. There will be glimpses of the monster. I think quite a few of them actually. But
really?
Yeah.
Well, like a Dockers ad. It's just going to be glimpses of like the hip and the leg and stuff like that.
No, I think you're gonna really like it. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I'm really excited. We're going to talk about it later about what the theory is, because there's a lot of different theories of what the show is, and I have a really good one. And if the writers haven't thought of it already, they may want to rewrite it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. So now you moved your whole family. You were talking about last time about that everyone moved to Hawaii to shoot this.
Yes.
Are you loving it?
We are very much.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of looking for a way to get out of Los Angeles for some time. I have 2 young children, and we live in Manhattan Beach, California. I have a place there, which is great, but it's really packed. And being from Wyoming, I really wanted to find a way to try to get them a little bit more outdoor space, a little bit more open area, and Hawaii's been perfect that way. They're also spending a ton of time in the water, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah, because you said you were starting to surf a little bit. Are you doing that more now?
Now that the show's finished shooting, I'm getting a little bit more time to do that, and I plan on doing that over the next couple months. But
and how old are your kids? You said
I have an 8-year-old daughter and a 3.5-year-old son.
And is the 8-year-old surfing yet?
Yeah, she's really interested in it. She spends a lot of time on a boogie board, and we do that together. And she's very athletic, so I don't think she's gonna have any trouble. So the next couple of months, I plan on trying to get her a shortboard. I'm sure she's listening right now and psyched about this.
Yeah.
And trying to get up.
Well, even a boogie board, I tried it once, and no one tells you that once that wave, first of all, no one tells you to walk out not holding it in front of you like that. That's what someone should have told me.
One of the first things they should tell you.
Knocked over every time, and it took me for a little while to realize to hold it. Anyway, and then I got out there, I finally caught a wave, and I'll tell you, sand gets in places that you've never...
Another bad thing about boogie boarding.
I knocked over dogs that were walking on the beach. The wave took me in, and these poor dogs that I was screaming for them to go, and 2 labs just knocked over.
Because you really can't stop once you're on that.
No, you can't. There's not a steering wheel. And so the dogs, poor little dogs, just plowed them over.
Oh, it's funny.
So, and when you're surfing, because I've also heard that you're, now, I don't know, this is maybe not true. Are you naked a lot on the island?
I have a tendency to take my clothes off and get naked whenever, especially, I mean, you're in Hawaii, the water temperature this time of year is about 80 degrees.
Oh, sure, we all know that feeling. You're in Hawaii.
I mean, if I'm going to go in the water, I'd rather go without any clothes on. I mean, I think pretty much everybody would agree with that, right? There you go.
Well, yes, if you're in your own backyard, but you're in the ocean naked, really?
Yeah, that's great.
Do you surf naked?
Now, that's something that I would not do.
No? Why not?
No, I don't know. There's something about standing up on a board out in the water naked.
Oh, so you don't mind being under the water?
Yeah, but it's more about that little moment between taking the clothes off and then when you're in the water. That's kind of fun.
Oh, so it's got to, because I was just going to ask you to take your clothes off, but there's got to be water involved?
No. Wow.
You don't
Takes
really
a little bit more water than that.
We got all the water you need. Tell us how much you need.
We need a tank.
All right. We'll have it when we come back from commercial. We have a jacuzzi here.
There's going to be no. It has to be dark as well. It has to be nighttime.
It has to be dark?
It has to be dark as well.
You'd have to turn the lights off. He likes it.
Look, there's no... No.
Look at that. Look how good that
geez,
looks.
that does look good.
Doesn't it look good?
It's getting really
All right, well,
tempting
you
now.
think about it. You think about it. All right, we have to go to a commercial, and maybe you'll at least take your shirt off.
No. I'm not going to go there.
All right. When we come back, oh, the riffraff is going nuts. When we come back, we're going to find out from the audience what they think is going to happen in tomorrow's season finale, and then I'm going to tell you what I think is really going to happen.
Great.
And if I'm telling you, it's a good idea.
I believe
I hope
it.
the writers are watching.
I can't wait to hear it.
All right, don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, we're back with Matthew Fox, and we asked the audience to write down some theories of what they think, and basically they wrote down the same theories that are in some magazines right now. Some people think that the survivors have actually all died in the crash, and the island is purgatory. That's
Right.
one of the theories out there, and people are living out there. It's hell for some people, and for other people, it's just a journey. And some people think it's a giant lab for a mad scientist experimenting. Some people think that aliens crashed the plane and placed the survivors in a zoo-like habitat, and they're just toying with them now. Here's what I think.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going to happen with the boat. I can't figure that out. I think maybe the people that took off on the boat are going to end up, first we're going to think they're going to die, because that's how you do it, and you drag that out, and then they don't die. And then at the end, they end up on some other island that we keep watching them on, and they're now completely lost someplace else. And I think when you open the hatch, I think in the hatch there's a whole civilization going on that people from before had to survive to get away from the monster, and they created like this underground futuristic world that's like, and there's like an Urban Outfitters, because Kate has cute clothes. I think that's where Kate gets her outfits from. I think there's a Jumbo
nice
Juice.
outfits.
There's all kinds of stuff down there. Seriously, there
That's
could be like
good.
a whole civilization down there. That's
I really like that.
Right?
I do think that there's potential that it could be a version of that,
right.
actually.
You go from complete like nothing basic, and then to like high-tech future world down there.
Right. That's good. It's good. And I also like the fact that the raft finds another island. So they're like lost squared.
Yeah, exactly. Lost Squared. We think there's going to be a spin-off called Lost Miami at some point, too, because it's popular. One question I want answered is the French woman, she's been there for years and years, and she has like wild kind of hair because she's been there forever, and yet she's kept her bangs trimmed the entire time. What is the French woman doing to keep her bangs trimmed?
I don't know.
That's my
I don't know.
question.
That's a good one, though.
Thank you. All right. Or what if you open the hatch and it's Wisteria Lane right there? You're just right on top of that. All right. If you run into problems, I have ideas all the time.
I'll keep that in mind.
All
I'll
right.
tell Damon.
All right. Matthew, thank you for being here.
Thank
The
you for
two-hour
having me.
season finale of Lost airs tomorrow at 8 o'clock on ABC.